So LeBron had the availability. That was the biggest chess move I've ever seen. He had the availability. He was in town. He had the availability. He was in town, and he came to Pat McAfee show. That comes on right after First Take. So he's showing our network love. He didn't go to the competitor. He's showing ESPN love, and he decided to go somewhere else other than the guy that we're paying all this money to. All it takes is a few more players to go, yeah, I don't really rock this team. All it takes is a Wardell Curry to go, yeah, he has been talking crazy for a while. I feel Bron. All it takes is the right reporter to go, hey, Draymond, what did you think about what Stephen A said after a game that's on ESPN? And you know it's some people, just because of who you are and where you're from and how you talk and what you look like, who are already looking for a reason not to like you. Yeah, you just are so in love with the past, you're stepping on, hey, Cooper flag, American flag, the marketing, being the next big face of basketball as a white American player. We never saw that happen. And he looking at you like, talk it up. This is what the NBA needs. This is your chance as the number one guy at ESPN to show that you're able to adapt. And guess what you do? Well, all of that is talk for the next level, all of that. But as of right now, the bigger story in basketball is, and it's like, does he not get what's being done, what's supposed to be done here? They ask you what the biggest story is. The number one team with the number one player with the number one pick. This is the perfect chance on ESPN First Take to align with the future, to align with what's going to be happening post LeBron. And he's telling you, Jay Will is like big eyes, like Stephen A. Smith. Please catch this alley-oop, sir. And you go, well, the biggest story is St. John's and Coach Cal and St. John's and Madison Square Garden. And it's like, oh my God, bro. If it's not LeBron, it's Madison Square Garden. Anybody who plays in that building. Or it's the Cowboys. We watched you go on a show during the NCAA women's tournament and not know how to pronounce these young ladies' names. Didn't know how to pronounce Juju's teammates' names. Kiki Iriafin. You didn't know how to pronounce her name. You admitted to not knowing the stats. And you said you were picking USC to win because you just believe in Juju like that. You were basically saying she's the female Michael Jordan. You believe she could put the team on her back and carry, but it wasn't that, Mr. Smith. You didn't prepare for the conversation, and the audience could see it. You didn't prepare. You didn't do your research, and your co-host can see it. So you went to what's popular, Juju, and you tried to make the words work for you. As a black man who's been put in that position, don't fumble it, because now you're going to make it harder for the next generation of black journalists to get in that top spot. You're going to make it harder. You as a black man beefing with LeBron James, the way you're beefing with him is crazy. And to have Jason Whitlock to call you out on it, to have Rick Bucher to call you out on it is crazy. To have people looking at you who are from your era, from your timeline and everything going, this is crazy. To have Gilbert Arenas on your show telling you, okay, you don't think he's Michael Jordan, cool, but talk to him like he's LeBron James. That's not glazing. That's not glazing. That's literally saying, talk to him like he's the greatest player of this generation, but you don't know how to do that because you never moved past it. You never had the experience of dealing with someone who could be even talked about in the same breath as Michael Jordan, and you showing you don't know how to handle it. It's at some point you got to realize, bro, you're at the top of the hill now. It's not about winning a debate like that anymore. You're using your platform great to put other people on, but if you can't elevate mentally while you're putting other people on, you're building a house of cards. You're building a house of cards. Cool. You and Shannon are there for the LeBron and Jordan debate. But outside of that, develop beyond that. Evolve beyond that. That's going to be entertaining. I couldn't wait. I was so excited for Uncle Shay. Yeah, Uncle Shay is on the show. He going to be, yeah, the debate's going to be crazy. But it's like, he gets it. He understands relationships. Him as who retired as the greatest tight end of all time. 3 Super Bowls, 3-0 in the Super Bowl. GOAT at his position. He humbled himself. He know who he is. He know exactly who he is. He humbled himself in the media space, became a student, and realized relationships are important. Shock the Culture, man. I want to hear what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Shock the Culture.